Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It's time for more Workers and Resources. I'm your host, Kelvin. I have had to build a second police station because crime is getting completely the fuck control in my city, you know? Just, good lord. The criminals. Also, the ambulance is still not arriving. Really, just in general, my emergency services is starting to fall apart. Which isn't, like, crazy. And could you guys, like... Actually, might be, ooh, the garbage container here is overfilled. You do have a garbage container, right? They maybe don't. Oh. Okay. Well, in that case, I should get on that. Let's see here. I mean, I would like a large sand if possible. Ideally, I'd actually like it to not... Okay, there we are. Although, in truth, this can just be a mud footpath. Or, actually no, because it is something that has to be walked. Or not walked, driven down. Alright. Yeah, I'm really trying to get this done as quick as I can. In the meantime, our uranium mine is coming along quite well, actually. Quite literally, as we build the mine itself. There's a couple aggregate storages there. Yeah, I did develop out the plan for waste. So, like, we should legitimately just be able to truck the waste in question. So you are going to want to store construction waste. You are going to want to store metal scrap. And you're going to want to store mixed. For sure on these. The others, I don't know yet. We'll see. I don't know if, do we produce any hazard waste? Yeah, we do. And a lot of it, Jesus. I don't know if the uranium mine is going to produce hazard waste yet. We'll find out. I don't think I've ever actually built a uranium mine in this game, for the record. So I have no idea how this is going to go down. But yeah, I'm going to try and make sure that trash is covered. Also, the fact that everyone's still alive shows me that I do, in fact, seemingly produce enough chemicals that everything's okay. Yeah. I have been attempting to get government loyalty up, although, man, my happiness is just not doing well. I think it's in part because there was, like, some alcohol shortages, I know. Like, I pretty much immediately ran out of alcohol when the distillery needed to be wear and tear of machines is 0. One of the reasons why I built an extra food factory was so that way we wouldn't really run out of food on a rapid basis. I've got to get my imports under control, though. I kind of talked before about maybe, you know, extending the highway out here and turning this valley into a giant farm. Which I'm thinking I want to revisit because, man, my crop imports are getting out of control. Like, holy crap. Like, they're just getting completely out of control. Yeah, we still have a lot of little bits of railway to do as well, but that'll get there. Alright. So. Okay, good. It's almost done. Yeah, so I'm not 100% certain that this is going to work, and I'm really hoping it will. Like, I'm going to have one here that will just have construction waste, and one here that will just have metal scrap. Because I know mines produce a lot of construction waste and metal scrap. So. And I'm really hoping that that'll be okay. God damn, is that a lot of steel we're importing. I mean, honestly, I haven't lost that much money from building this mine, so I'm calling that a win. You know? Alright, like 3 more loads of concrete and then the second police station's done. Then maybe... yeah, we're having huge freaking problems. God. Alright. Yes, I would like to get some new ones. You know, 130 and 145 do not actually matter. I just want to throw that out there. $105 is good enough. Let's get like 8 of these bad boys. Yeah, I haven't really been doing a whole lot of research. Been too busy trying to finish developing our uranium mine. Yeah, I just put down a bit more of the infrastructure that we're going to need. Some waste collection. We're going to need a lot, though, out here, because it's kind of far to hook into everything else in terms of services, so... Right, I guess everything's going to be somewhat required that I don't do much terrain editing out here. I guess I could hook some of that in, but... eh. Because theoretically I could get a water well like up here, which would be super great if I can get a road up here. I am convinced that you can have a road at any angle as long as you like make it small enough. Almost, you know? It's funny that literally as I said that I finally found something that like was too steep, actually. Yeah. Oh. Maybe not. Almost there. Ooh, baby, we got there. Alright. Good. So since that's elevated, I won't need to, like, pressurize it, which is good. Although we are going to need a water treatment plant here. Which is fine. Because, yeah, we're going to just need to produce drinking water, quite frankly. For everything here. How much? Like, I'm not gonna need more than the 26, so... That one needs to be pumped, but... There. Although I should double check to make sure... Yeah, that didn't happen. Before I saw that... Alright. So yeah, that's good. Ew. Why would that be asphalt? Just gravel road. Dirt paths. Alright. We will, of course, also need our sewage tank, which, again... Be a little careful. Oh, and also start construction of that road. Similarly, I know this isn't really going to produce a whole lot of sewage, so we can just use the small pipe. Ground. And there we go. Easy peasy. Yeah, we're blowing a ton of money on trying to build this friggin' mine since it requires so much steel. Alright, this aggregate storage is now done. So good. Alright. Yay, now they're both overwhelmed. How's the courthouse doing? Fine. Prison, fine. Yeah. The problem is criminality is a bit of a spiral. So... like, the worst part is this isn't even that bad. Like, we have 4 to 5% criminality everywhere. Except here, apparently. Which, while not great, isn't terrible either. Like, ideally, I'd like that in the 2 to 3% band. Alright. Although, to be fair, that actually might be the normal band now. Because I know, like, crime is basically scaled for your first 12,000 people. I think it's 12,000 anyway. Where, like, you know, you only get half as much crime, or honestly, I'm just pulling that number out of my ass, when you're at 6,000 people, you know? Really, it's just more of, like, it tries to ease you into... Interesting. Needing all of the stuff. So. Okay. God, needs so much concrete. It'll get there. On that note, it's time to assign some construction offices. Because all of this also needs to get built. Might as well sign all that too. L's to the yeah. Alright. So yeah, that gets us drinking water and at least kind of waste covered. Waste is partially covered. I'll deal with that later, though. Let's see. We're still going to need electricity out here. I think. Yeah, we're definitely need electricity out here. Definitely will be needing electricity. You know, it's kind of interesting to see this. Oh no, why do you have 0 workers? I was going to say, because this kind of confirms... Yeah, like the travel time on this bus for these guys is only an hour. So I was all worried, like, oh, are they going to be able to get out here? Yeah. Holy shit, you can have your shit so much farther out than I realized. Oh, man. It's wild. Oh, fuck. How bad? Oh, good lord. Oh my god. Oh, we are fucked. Oh my god, we are fucked. That was a magnitude 5.3? And it just straight up set fire to half the city. I think I might have to take an L here and reload. Wow. I mean, I guess like the advantage is the Dnipro flats take forever to burn. So like maybe we'll be all right. Fire destroyed a building. Okay, there goes one of the substations. Okay. For the first time ever, I see a reason to build something beyond the smallest fire station and staff it with like 2 fire trucks. I don't even think I have it staffed with 2 fire trucks right now, because that's how little it matters. I have given so little thought. This is the like first earthquake I've had that's like lit more than one thing on fire. All right, you know what, game? I accept. I accept. You've made an excellent point today. Oh. You know what? That's like the first reload I've had to do. That's fine. For realistic mode, I usually expect to reload a lot more frequently than that. Actually, I did have one other reload, didn't I? Right, there was a mass death event due to some pickup at the hospital. Yeah, that also surprisingly only had to happen once. So yeah, no, we're doing all right, honestly. But okay, the game has made its point. I need a larger, like, fire response system to deal with earthquakes. Because holy shit, if it's, like, what, a magnitude 8 or 9? That would just light, like, 2/3 of the city on fire. I don't actually know if there's really a way I can handle that. Jesus. Though, to be fair, it is fitting. The other 2 of my, like, emergency services are also failing, so it's not really that big of a surprise that my fire services are also failing. But for some reason, like, I don't know. Outside of an earthquake, building fires are never really that much of a threat. You know, because they're like just single isolated events. And every now and again you can get like 2 buildings on fire at the same time, just through bad luck. But yeah, that's really about it. Okay. Yeah, so let's talk about that. You know, there are fire station options, and honestly, maybe building out a bit of a bigger fire station would be a good idea. And the reason I suggest that, yeah, okay, I don't know that, is because I could also get fire helicopters, which would be an excellent answer. Although the problem with fire helicopters is usually that they have to go to a water source and then back, which isn't great. So if anything, I'd like to place the fire station like closer over here, where they would have access to that. Which might be okay, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Need to slightly adjust. Overlaps with existing construction. Is there actually a way to thread the needle here? Like, come on. There we go. I don't know. Hypothetically, yeah, like, you can definitely get enough workers. And then I just put Heliport X3 here. And, yeah, you'd be able to, like, fire service even, like, the mine here without too much problem, I think. Like, still probably a good idea to have a local fire truck, but... Yeah, alright. I will approve the project. So maybe it's time to get a bigger fire station. Fuck it. Keep sending more people to prison. Let's go. Alright. Really trying to focus on reducing that criminality as much as possible. But yeah, that was really interesting to like learn about earthquakes. Honestly, they're fairly new in the game, having only been introduced a couple patches ago, and they weren't even required in realistic mode up until I think literally the last patch. So I've always, you know, kind of generally had them off. You didn't have to have the serious disasters on, which I think the serious disaster is only the earthquake. Right now, anyway. There might be intention to add more later, though. Suppose we'll see. Alright, so this one is going to store construction waste. This one is going to store metal scrap. Oh, wait, fuck. Construction waste. Metal scrap. And the mixed waste can just go here. Oh, there comes the constructor. Yeah, oh, going that way. We really need to try and get these rail lines completed as soon as possible. Oh, they're just building out the electric for that one. Fair enough. There's quite a few trips that need to be made out here, though, so it's not really a huge surprise that there's so many problems. Alright. Yeah, apparently the uranium mine takes a lot of effort to build. It's actually kind of nuts. Alright. It would be wise of me to only use a single bus end station, I'm pretty sure. I'm, like, pretty sure about that. And I say that because... yeah. Otherwise, there's a risk of, like, too many buses coming in at once and emptying out the worker waiting. Although, honestly, I have so many unemployed people at any given point in time. It may not be that much of an issue. Courthouse is still holding, so that's good. We still don't have anyone with 21 plus with that on flat, but I feel like I'm coming up on my current, like, population cap. Which, honestly, I think I'm okay with. I don't necessarily want more people. Yeah, I don't think I want more people. I think we're okay. Because, like, I don't have jobs for them. Alright, let's see. So, as I was talking about, I do need to keep working on this. You know? Now, again, just a small local fire station is fine. And perfectly reasonable. Current. Oh, did I not have it all clicked? God damn. Okay, no, there's just something weird happening. Because that one I literally just clicked, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. So all of the material is delivered. It's literally just 2,500 workdays to finish this mine, which... holy crap, that's a lot. And it's just gonna suck up workers, which is fine. Yeah. Even with, like, the construction going on full blast, we still have, like, 600 unemployed. So, I consider that a win. Alright, it might be time to just purge the investigation roll. So doing this can sometimes help. It's not great, but like the problem is if they ever do get like truly overwhelmed in terms of like the investigating, like basically investigation just grinds to a halt. This one has like a decent number of investigated or investigating, so. Yeah, the 80% ones I'll leave. But with any luck, that'll kind of like let them have a bit of a reset and do better. Yeah, reconstruction in progress. Alright. So, what else do I need out here? Like, I got the drinking water, I got that. I do need a little bit, state infrastructure. Yeah, I'm going to need some tech services. I don't know if I'm going to need that much. Hopefully not. I don't know. I guess one of the things that's going to be a telltale is, you know, how much of, like, what the waste output of these things is going to be. Oh, it looks like biological, burnable. Okay, so literally just mixed. Perfect. Alright, so that can just be handled by normal tech services. Nothing crazy is needed. Which is good. Yeah, I don't know what the hell we're doing with Hazard. But, well, actually, I think I do now. I think I do now. Oh god, are you really not going to fit here? You're going to be just that big. Aw, you piece of crap. Okay, this might work. But it might also be like too sharp. Yeah, you fucking would. These factory connections should not. I'm sorry. They should not have like a too sharp thing. I might be able to put it back here. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is just throw down an incinerator. Can I get a road through here? I can. Good. So yeah, everything that's mixed I'm not going to deposit directly into this dump. Instead, I am going to burn in the incinerator. Which I assume can walk to the bus station. Yep. Good. Just wanted to make sure. Although, to be honest, I should probably just build out that. Yeah. We're getting there. Slow and steady wins the race. This is all, like, the uranium mine will be good. The ability to just honestly get a new export will help, because, like, my budget isn't great, you know? I am suffering. Part of that is really just because I'm importing so much of something. Like, hang on. Current prices? Yeah. Crop. All. Yeah, so when I first started this game, crops were like 20 rubles a thing, right? Now they are, now they're like 40. And, like, that goes up the more I consume, so... Are we having a population die-off? Eh, maybe. We're unable to... Why? Okay. No, people can walk here. They're walking there. They're just all collectively deciding to not go there. Huh. So, yeah, that explains the happiness issue. Like, a lot of citizens are unable to participate in, say, any sport. We're unable to get food. That's because of this, like, kind of having some issues. Like, basic load distribution should be handling things. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it might have been a mistake to try and, like, create a triple set of shopping centers together. And I just assumed, like, the load distribution would handle it. But it looks like they're just going for the closest one always, as opposed to, you know... Well, they're piling up on both, it looks like now. I think it might be, like, more of a logical issue. Part of this is that there's a reconstruction progress, so this is halved. It might just be time to build the next shopping center before we have a happiness spiral any further. I'm going to make that a high priority. Okay, the investigation isn't getting too badly overwhelmed here. Yep. Yeah, we're definitely struggling a fair bit with some of the logistics, I think. Which isn't the end of the world, but at least not yet. Although, honestly, it probably shouldn't kill us. Like, what should just happen is we suffer a population reduction. But, like, it shouldn't be fatal. You know, I do have a lot of excess population right now. And I'm pretty sure my system is stable for the population I have. Outside of, like, weird things like this happening, I don't know. I don't know why. Like, I'm just going to shut this thing down because it seems like it's absorbing all of the visitors. Like, to almost a hilarious degree. So I'm going to, like, try and force people to go elsewhere. I don't know why this one ended up being, like, such a weirdly high priority for everyone to go to. I'm wondering if it's because it's the closest or something, but it doesn't seem... Eh, maybe. Though in general, I might just need, like, a Palace of Sports. Tear us all down. Build a Palace of Sports, call it a day. We'll see if it helps, but I'm just turning that off because I don't know why it was doing that. I don't think it should have been. But, yeah. Oh well. We're getting there. We are getting there. So much to build. I also need to, like, sort out electricity out here, but, I mean, honestly, that's pretty easy. I don't think we actually need that much power. Maybe we do. I don't know. Let's find out. Why is there traffic jam? Oh, because there's maintenance being done on the vehicle. I see. Very good. Carry on. Do you want to kind of make sure that everything's assigned everywhere? This isn't happiness too low. This isn't happiness too low in the entire Republic. In part due to, like, these shortages. So this is going to be a high priority as well. Like, try and ensure that we have enough, like, shoppers being able to buy shit. Those are going to be the top priorities. Let's not have workers from outside the construction office coming in. I'm actually tempted to maybe pick up or allow passengers to wait here. As like a distributor, that might make sense. So there's a bit of logic with them, where they will go to a bus station, wait an hour, and then try again, basically, to try and find a service that they need. So it might create a little bit more staggering and delay and help, but, like, again, that's something that helps if, you know, I'm not falling apart everywhere. If I'm just a little bit inefficient at the seams. This seems like it's just kind of collapsing. Which is fair. Like, logistics networks are hard. And actually, my logistics network isn't even what's failing me. It seems more like the just citizen distribution network can't handle this. Although, we are actually struggling to get enough food in this warehouse again. But yeah, it seems like they're just kind of like aggressively going back and forth between these shops. So, it's tough to tell. Just keep pushing food. Good lord. Okay. But yeah, if we can lay a third shopping center, I'm hoping that will help even out the spikes here. Just a little bit. But yeah, like, I don't think we failed yet, but I am dangerously close to failure. Which would suck. I'd really like to get this freaking uranium mine online. You know? Yeah. God. Alright. Last phase underway. That's high priority, so it should get built quicker than the stuff out here, unfortunately. Which is fair. You know? Really can't complain too much. Well, that's the last of the bricks. Nice. God, look at these things try and drive. 8 kilometers an hour. This is why I had to go with, like, the asphalt roads so immediately. Just no way. Cannot take the speed penalties. Make sure that's also signed. Good. Yeah, we're almost there. I don't know, it's going to take the track builder probably still a little while to do its thing. There's a lot still to build. Many sections of rail. I realize I did make a mistake in putting down my semaphores early out here, because it's caused the tracks to be divided up into a lot more sections. So moral of the story, don't do that. Oh yes, the traffic jam that will probably cause a food shortage. Perfect. You'll love to see it. Alright. We're getting there, though. Got a crane on the construction site. That'll help. Yeah, so much concrete needs to be out here. Alright. Yeah, we're not really, like, losing people, which is interesting. So we're kind of at equilibrium. This is just kind of where my, like, system is failing. No more population growth is possible in the current system. Not due to, like, housing shortage, but due to, like, distribution failure. Like, yeah, I guess I just need a third shopping center. Which is fair. At some point I did predict I would need all of them, but I'm concerned that I haven't built, like, honestly, half the Dnipro flats that I was going to build. I'm like, wow, this is servicing a lot fewer. I may only have the ability to build, like, 4 more, and then I'm done. And that's getting rebuilt. Government loyalty is struggling, too. Ugh. 1,700, still to go. I got built, nice. That built too, nice. Alright. Oh yeah, electricity. So I need to do some math without, let's see, so I have 1 mine, which will bring in about 4.5 megawatts. Holy shit, yeah, okay, never mind, I need a ton of power out here. How much power am I exporting these days? Like, I'm actually kind of worried I'm about to overload my coal plant. 90%, but yeah. Okay, oh lord. And yeah, this is like the last hub I could hook up anyway, so that, I mean, I guess that's fine. But yikes. Yeah. As a general rule, I try and have it, like, follow the train tracks. I'm really just trying to find anywhere I can put this damn thing. There we go. All that flashing green, but this never was good. Alright. So yeah, we are going to need a hell of a lot of power distributed here. Like, holy shit. Actually, yeah, I need to maybe make I need to finish my math, but still, I just want to make sure I did that, because this will take up itself effectively like 0.5 yeah, 0.637 megawatt hours, I guess. Actually, that's kind of what the circuit breaker is, so yeah. Actually, the math's there. Either way, yeah. So, with 3 of these bad boys, I'm thinking I need 3 substations to also cover like all the miscellaneous crap. That seems pretty reasonable. Of course, actually getting these connected may be trickier than I thought. Oh. Let's get it out. We're out. All right. Everything else basically doesn't matter. And then this one there. Done. Alright, construction office. Demolish. 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 That was surprisingly fast delivery on these construction vehicles. Alright. And fire base. Check. Alright. And then finally I'll need an electric substation out here to cover that water well. And just honestly, for kind of good measure, make sure everything on this side also gets covered electrically. Although this one probably reaches everything. Yeah. Just to make sure. But yeah, the uranium mine is getting pretty close to complete overall. You know? There's not much left to build. Oh, good. The next shopping center is coming up. Now, this one won't have meat until I set up a delivery system for it, but that's okay. Good lord. Yeah, like something like this, please. Just pull the food, clothes, and electronics from the warehouse. Alright. I need meat. Too many criminals, yeah. Alright. 1 refrigeration truck, please. It needs to contain, yep, 3.5 tons of meat. Perfect. So, oops, right there. Delete that, stop. Yep, and go. Yep, the shop is fully accessible, so at some point the AI should figure that out. Although that might be required that it has meat before they start doing that. Oh no, there it goes. So, hopefully that alleviates some of the problems. God, I hope so. I want to make sure that's like reconstruction mode's on. There's a lot of reconstruction going on, which is not super helpful. But yeah, with that, I think the last thing I need is a technical service. Just service. Yeah. I need 01 technical services. Question is, how many will I need? The mine doesn't need to be serviced. At least in theory it doesn't. Well, no. Honestly, the mine should probably also be serviced. But if I do that, it's going to cause, like, well, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to build a larger technical service and let it deal with the mine. I don't know if I'm actually going to need 15. But, nah. We'll find out. Alright. Are garbage trucks still garbage, or do I have better garbage trucks yet? 95 kilometers an hour and can do 10 tons. Nice. Unfortunately, that's all small container loading. As far as big garbage containers, we are still stuck at 6.5 tons and 62 kilometers an hour. Alright. That is unfortunate. Slow but steady wins the race. Almost all of the lines are built now. Alright, so this fire station is done. I don't know if I'm actually going to do anything with this just yet, but yeah. Because I think I want to, like, you know, set up helicopters and stuff out here as well. But yeah, it'll be good to have more fire trucks just kind of available. I'm also trying to think if there's a way I could get this onto the highway really easily. I think there is. Which, hypothetically, you know, I don't actually want to do Panel Road, but, you know, would allow the fire trucks, I think, to service the industrial core really easily as well, which would kind of be a goal. So this is more of a theory road than anything else, but it'd be cool. I think it's still a little too far for that, but yeah. Because, yeah, it's only really a short drive over to this. Which I'm thinking about, you know, like Earthquake. And if it hits the industrial sector, a bunch of industrial buildings catch fire. I need to be prepared for that. I don't think I'm going to go with this now, but it's good to know that that's possible. I think what I need is, as I kind of anticipated before, a triple heliport. Of course. Sharp of a turn, come on. There we go. Does the heliport itself have fuel storage? Hold on. I have a heliport somewhere, I'm sure. Of course, I thought I did anyway. I guess I just have the construction heliport. Oh well. That's fine. Good. So anyway, how much power am I exporting these days? Still supposedly like 15 megawatts. That's really nice. Okay. I was worried I was consuming a lot, but no. Soon. Soon it will all be done. Our little uranium mining complex. Keep offloading those bricks. Yeah, I definitely do want to maybe do a coal mining complex out here as well. Now realizing just how easy it is for me to, you know, bring stuff out. Because if I could set up even like a small coal mine, I don't know. Like it's not like I'd use that much coal, right? Crazy thought. Do I even need to trick? No, I can't. Hold on here. Let me cook. What if because I've got infrastructure all along here that could be constructed, right? What if I actually have the coal mine just flow the coal in, right? Wouldn't even need a train. Like, I actually think I could do that. The only tricky part would be this mountain. But, like, I think I can kind of maybe scale over it. Or I can use the construction helicopters. Yes. That might just work. Gosh. Love that it has to drop off such a small amount of gravel. Yeah. Well, we're getting there. Slow and steady wins the race. Alright, so this thing should have meat now, yep. It kind of looks like the shoppers are now still spiking around, but it's handling it a lot better, question mark? I mean, kind of, anyway. Yeah, it seems like they just really like to go on an aggressive rotation between them. But yeah, having a third one, I think, is helping. Yeah, like, our happiness has begun to climb back up, so. Yeah. Starving. Oh yeah, I mean, it has worked. Our worker count has also increased, so that's good. Yeah, that's not being overly flooded or anything. It's so weird that, like, for some reason this thing was getting completely, like, flooded. Maybe they just really like the basketball and volleyball court. To the exclusion of everything else. Alright. Well, we dealt with yet another crisis. The crisis of 14,000 population. And the uranium mine's about to come online. Like, we're just about there. Not much left to build. And the buses can start to flow. Trains, too. I don't have enough money for all the trains I'm going to need to support this, though. But I think that's okay. Yeah, I realize I didn't need this, unfortunately. Oh well. That was my mistake. That was my mistake. Might still put something here, who knows. But, yeah. Honestly, that's okay. And yeah, this is the last... No, there's still actually a fair bit of underground infrastructure to build. It's just gonna come from whenever our system, like, it's through the rest of its backlogs, I guess. So yeah, there's actually not enough food flowing here. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna need an additional heavy cargo or covered hull here at a bare minimum. Oh, yeah, so there's also now this one. What can it do? 8.3 tons of food, eh? You know what? Gimme. Oh wait. I ordered it in here. I didn't order it in the depot. Come on out. Nice. Okay. So I need the line. There we are. And this one now joins in. And this will deliver a staggering 8.3 tons of food per load. And supposedly drive even faster. Yeah. Zoom. Alright. Just 40 more work days to finish the incinerator. Nice. Yeah, we're almost there. The water and electrical systems are some of what's left. The uranium mine just has so many workdays remaining. Alright. Still, this is a pretty good place to call it, I think. The uranium mine will be online soon. Crises have been resolved, except for my economics crisis, but I think we're actually maybe okay if, like, yeah. 65,000 tons of, or 65,000 rubles of steel. 27,000 electrical components. Yeah, that might be part of it. I do import still a small amount of chemicals every month. Still a lot better. Although, honestly, I'm still not net exporting anymore, which isn't a huge surprise. I probably consume so much of the food that I produce now. So that's one of the reasons why I want to get this freaking uranium mine up and running. And I'll take out some loans to do it. Like, this is going to be a great export. Limit amount. You only store uranium oxide here. Good. Honestly, yeah, you can just cancel that one, I think. Yeah. These are the last two rail lines that need to be built. Yep. Okay. Perfect. So with everything in order, now I just have to wait and hope I can manage to get enough money to boot this up. So thank you everyone for watching. I've been Kelvin. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, folks. Have a good night.